story. Does the color, like sometimes if the students had red too long, like red comes out and you're like, something alarming must be happening. But then you fade it out and bring up more white. You know, you want it to be a light. You don't want it to be red or green the whole time. So does the stuff, how did the tech elements help tell the story? Does the color story work in the lighting that we did? If it didn't, then that would be something you would review. You would say the lighting was a little bit distracting because, give reasons. The tech elements are all the backstage jobs. So you got lights and sound and hair and makeup and costumes and set design, all the stuff that's backstage. So when you evaluate a show, you go, was the story any good? Did the actors do a good job? How did the tech elements help? Those would be the three arenas or areas that you'd want to, focus on. So if you were to see a classmate, because it's very nerve-wracking to perform for their classmates or their peers. You're not necessarily a seventh grader, but that is because you guys tend to be a little judgy. I'm not gonna lie. And that's really harsh, right? So what we want to do, critical friends is okay. So if you said the show sucked, that's not helpful, and that shuts down, creativity. Performance artists is one of the hardest to do. If you're a regular artist and your artwork hangs in a museum, you don't hear anybody's comments, that artwork isn't very good. You don't hear it. But we're performing artists, we hear it, right? So it's a vulnerable craft, a vulnerable art form. So when you see someone in the hallway, instead of saying your play sucked, you could say, you know what, you weren't very loud and made it hard to hear. Or you had your back to the audience a lot, it was kind of, a distraction. Those are helpful notes that we can take, that we can improve upon. So if you want to give advice or you want to give some criticism, make it helpful or not. My mom used to say, if you got nothing else to say, don't say it at all. So if you got something to say, make sure you can back it up with, a real criticism, and then we can fix it. Otherwise, you don't need to tell them, right? It's already hard enough, okay? So you guys ready? Yes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is 7 version of Rapunzel Uncut. So ladies and gentlemen, take it away.
Woo!
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a good man and his wife.
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
Is that the best you can do? I mean, no offense, but all fairy tales start out with once upon a time. Where's the originality?
I'm trying to tell a story of Rapunzel. Do you mind?
Oh, that one. Let me tell you, they got that story all wrong.
Well, maybe you would like to tell it?
No, you just keep on going and I'll tell you when you make a mistake.
Great. Anyway, as I was saying, once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a good man and his wife. They lived in a quaint little house in the country. It was a nice house, except for one small problem.
Hey, did you hear about the witch?
No, what?
Well, it seems you right next door to the quaint little house in the country.
That's right. The witch I moved in right next door.
No. Not as to your people. Yeah. Maybe you around. I'm sure they already know.
See, like that. Why do people always think witches are bad?
It's a fairy tale. All witches are bad in fairy tales. Now pay attention.
Sorry.
Now look, here comes the man in the house. Excuse me, sir, but do you know about a witch right next door to you?
Which witch?
The witch.
You mean the witch with the stitch?
Oh no, she means the witch with an itch, not with a stitch.
Oh, you mean the rich witch?
No, she's not in a ditch.
Well, which witch is which? I mean, which witch is the witch next door?
The one that goes rashes.
Oh, that witch.
Yes, that witch.
Oh my, I better go home and tell my wife. She loves radishes. Which is a problem because of the witch. Never mind.
Man, who wrote this stuff?
So he rushed home to his precious wife, who at the time was pregnant with their first child.
Pregnant? This one looks like she swallowed a cog. What did you do? Who's a vet? What do you have, a child or a litter? Hold on, girl. I'll get it right.
Can we continue?
Yeah, but after the show, this girl is called Richard Simmons or something.
Witch. Move. Witch.
What did you say? I said you had to get some chicken wings. Now where are they?
Forgot. Witch. Help.
You forgot? Do I look like I can get up and get them myself? I'm having a baby here. I know I should have written it on your forehead. Men.
We have to move. A witch has moved in right next door.
A witch? What witch?
Well, it's not the witch with the stitch. It's not the witch with the itch. It's not the rich witch with the witch that fell in the ditch. It's the...
I thought the witch with the itch was the rich witch who found the ditch, but which witch is which? Don't go there.
The one that grows radishes.
At the sound of the word radishes, her mouth began to water, her stomach growled, and her lips quivered.
Just say no, honey. You can do it.
I love radishes.
Yes, I know, but we can't hurt or else put a spell on us.
Look, I'm gonna
dear. Okay, calm down. Grab a couple of radishes and run. Grab and run, run, run.
So the nearest shrink, this guy's life is more messed up than the 2000 presidential election.
When suddenly, the witch jumped out and grabbed him.
Wait a minute, that's not how it happened. The witch thought he was a prowler and tapped him on the shoulder.
If she thought he was a prowler, then why didn't you call the police?
This is a fairy tale. There are no police in fairy tales. And you call yourself a narrator.
Ooh, you know what? Well, however it happened, the witch caught him stealing.
What are you doing?
Please, pregnant. Don't put a spell on me.
Why would I want to put a spell on you? I know you. You're my neighbor. Your wife is pregnant, right?
Yes, and she does what's your radishes or else you will die.
Well, why didn't you just ask me? I would have given them to you.
Oh, well, may I have some?
One condition. You give me your firstborn child.
So the man agreed.
Hold up, that is not right.
Well, that's what she said.
Yeah, but everyone always cuts out for a speech. There was more to that statement.
As a voice student, I always have wanted to teach someone how to sing.
See? Good grief. So the man agreed with the witch and brought the radishes back home to his wife. When his wife had their beautiful baby, they named it Rapunzel.
And as promised, the father took Rapunzel to the witch for singing lessons.
Oh, really? Then how do you explain the parents never seen Rapunzel again?
I was getting to that. Along the way home, Rapunzel's mother decided to stop off for some chicken. Unfortunately, she choked on a chicken bone and died.
Oh my god.
The father was so distraught that he became a hermit, living only with chickens on a farm in Kansas until he died.
Where's Kansas?
Somewhere under the rainbow. The witch took Rapunzel in out of the kindness of her heart, but the townspeople never heard the whole story, so they thought she had kidnapped Rapunzel.
Then why did she stick her in a tower? Hey, the tower!
Better acoustics for her singing lessons.
Out in the middle of the forest?
No distraction. Here's what lied Rapunzel's voice could be heard far and wide.
What the? Horrible noise. It was a cry Rapunzel. Well, could she have cried a little bit softer? Be nice. She's a prisoner. And she's lonely. Well, someone get her a dog. Oh, Prince.
Good morning, my good peasants.
Good morning, Prince.
Tell me, what is that enchanting sound I hear?
You mean the horrible noise?
I do.
It's the cry Rapunzel.
Who?
You know Rapunzel, the girl trapped in the tower by the witch?
Which? Which witch?
Enough with the witch joke!
Who are they?
They narrators. They told a story.
Story? What story?
This story.
We're in a story? I mean, yes, of course we're in a story. Continue, narrators.
Well, the prince was so intrigued with this story of Rapunzel that he vowed to find the poor girl and free her.
I vowed to find the poor girl and free her.
So he set off in search of her.
I set off in search of her.
You know you have to move to find her.
I do? Well, then off I go to find...
Rapunzel?
Yes, that's it. Off I go to find Rapunzel.
Meanwhile, in the forest, Rapunzel and the witch were working on a daily voice lesson.
Now, try it again. No, you're not listening.
Well, I can't listen. I'm having a bad day.
What's wrong?
I ran out of mascara and I need another mirror.
But you have 37 in your room.
I know, but I need one over my bed so I can see my beautiful face in the light. Someone as pretty as me should always have a mirror on. You shouldn't be forced to look at ugly people all the time.
But, darling, I'm the only one you ever see.
I know.
Oh, that doesn't. I am sick of you and your bad attitude. I took you in out of the kindness of my heart, and I gave you everything you ever asked for. And all I asked in return was just a little bit of respect. Just a little bit of R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C. See you later. I'm going into town. You're grounded. You have to sing your scales all day until you get them right.
Fine. Not like I ever do anything else anyway.
Fine.
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 Look, this is only a one-act play, so can we cut the family do that?
Sorry. All right, I'm going to the market. I'll be back later this afternoon.
Fine.
Sorry.
So Rapunzel was left in the tower alone, singing her scales, when who should come to the tower ball but the prince?
I believe this is the place where the enchanting cry is coming from. Hello up there.
Can it be true? Another perfect person? One who looks as beautiful as me? In a small world full of such beauty? Hello down there.
I see you're in a tower.
Not the brightest crown in the box, is he?
My name is Rapunzel.
And my name is... Well, actually, I don't know. People just call me Prince. I heard that enchanting sound and I came to find out where it was coming from.
That was my singing.
When I hear your singing, it's like music to my ears.
This guy's a couple cards short of a full deck.
Would you please be quiet?
Would you like to come up?
Yes, but how do I get up?
Try the door.
I don't know. My voice teachers never let me out.
Voice teacher?
The witch.
Which way?
If you say it, I'm gonna have to hurt you.
Then Rapunzel remembered that she had never cut her hair, and by now it was quite long.
I just remembered. I'd never cut my hair. By now it's long enough to climb up.
You know if she says it first, you don't have to say it again.
Well, excuse me.
You want a piece of this?
Bring it on, boy.
Please, not in front of the audience. So the prince cried out.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. For some odd reason, I've always wanted to say that.
Yeesh.
That wasn't so hard, so why have you never cut your hair?
My hair is perfect, just like the rest of you. If I cut it, I'll get split ends, and I'll have to live in a dark cave far, far away.
You smile and nod, smile and nod.
So the two lovebirds were alone in the tower. They didn't even notice the sun go down and the witch arrived home. When she found the two, she was infuriated.
No, she wasn't. She was shocked.
And she threw the prince out the window.
He got out and came silently against the window, and there wasn't any glass in there.
He fell into a thorn bush and went blind.
His hat covered his eyes, and he's too stupid to realize it.
The witch then cut off all of Rapunzel's hair. Aren't you going to fight me on this one?
No, which actually did that.
Then she cast her out into the forest.
The chick was 23. It was time to get out of the house.
So Rapunzel went out into the forest, where she soon saw her love, the prince.
I can't see, I'm blind.
Pull your hat up.
I'm still blind.
Scott, you kidding.
Upon seeing her love, Rapunzel ran and embraced him.
Oh no, I thought I'd never see you again. I thought I had to see only ugly people. They're everywhere. And they don't even know.
Oh!
Oh my Rapunzel, I am blind.
Oh no.
And what's worse, I can't see either.
Oh no, there it is. Please tell me what to do.
You have to cry into his eyes to heal them.
Or you could just open them.
Cry?
Yes, tears of true love.
Give me a break.
That's what it says in the book.
Well, normally I wouldn't ruin my mascara, but since I'm not wearing any today, okay.
I can see, it's a miracle.
Or it's a natural evidence in terms of an eyelid opening so that once I can see.
And then Prince took Rapunzel away to his castle, and they lived happily ever after.
Right.
Okay, what now?
Come on, you know the full lies that the kids did nothing but sit on his back butt all day and watch ESPN. Rapunzel took all the parents out and went shopping. They each had a separate room in their castle and never saw each other unless they were making a big deal.
I came here today to tell these nice people the wonderful story of Rapunzel. And we seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot. I tried to tell a simple little fairy tale, and you seem to think it's amusing to contradict everything I said. But let me tell you something, sister. I've had with you and your true version of the story. I came here today to tell a nice fairy tale with bad witches and good heroes. And you come out here and try to act all superior like you know everything. Well, you don't. The witch was bad, the prince was good,